Have you ever had a strange feeling about someone the moment you met them? Maybe they smiled. Maybe they said all the right things. But something just didn't feel right. What's fascinating is that your brain notices things before you're even aware of them. Tiny signals. Small changes. Brief expressions. Clues that most people completely miss. The truth is, people reveal far more than they think they do. And today, I'm going to show you how to start noticing those clues so you can understand people on a deeper level. Let's begin with something simple. Most people pay attention to what others do. Smart observers pay attention to what changes. Imagine you're talking to someone who's relaxed and confident. Everything seems normal. Then a certain topic comes up, and suddenly their posture changes. Their smile disappears. Their voice becomes quieter. Why? Because emotions often show themselves through changes in behavior. The biggest clues are usually not in how someone acts normally. They're hidden in the moment when their behavior suddenly shifts. Now let's talk about the eyes. You've probably heard the saying, the eyes never lie. While that's not always true, the eyes can reveal where a person's attention really is. Think about the last time you were genuinely interested in a conversation. You naturally paid attention. You stayed engaged. When people are uncomfortable, distracted, or emotionally affected, their attention often changes. They may look away more frequently or seem mentally somewhere else. But here's an important rule. Never judge a person based on one sign. One sign means very little. Patterns tell the real story. And that brings us to something most people completely ignore. A person's voice. Words can be chosen carefully. Tone is much harder to control. Have you ever asked someone a simple question and noticed they paused for a second longer than usual before answering? Or maybe their voice suddenly became shaky. Maybe they started speaking much faster. These changes don't automatically mean someone is lying. And that's valuable information. Now here's where things get really interesting. Facial expressions. Human emotions move fast. Sometimes so fast that they appear on the face for only a fraction of a second before disappearing. A flash of surprise. A moment of fear. A brief look of frustration. These tiny reactions are called micro-expressions. Most people never notice them because they're gone almost instantly. But once you train yourself to pay attention, you'll start seeing emotions that words never reveal. And here's the biggest mistake people make when trying to read others. Real psychology doesn't work that way. One sign means almost nothing. A person avoiding eye contact could be nervous. A shaky voice could mean stress. Crossed arms could simply mean they're cold. That's why the real secret is connecting multiple clues together. When behavior changes. When tone changes. When facial expressions change. And when all those signals point in the same direction. That's when you begin to understand what's really happening beneath the surface. The goal isn't to judge people. The goal isn't to manipulate people. The goal is to understand them. Because the more you understand human behavior, the better you'll understand relationships, conversations, and the people you meet every day. And once you start noticing these hidden clues, you'll realize something surprising. People are constantly telling you how they feel. Most of them just aren't using words to do it. AP is script KA image prompt do John Psi image change car NAHSK mutabik image prompt do.